How's it going, everyone? So, last week I promised to, well, I didn't really promise, but I said I was going to get the transmission installed, uh, new clutch, pressure plate, flywheel, all of that fun stuff. And that didn't exactly happen. As a matter of fact, only a few minutes after I finished the video, I ended up having to go home because of this. This is the previous rear main seal. Now, it's torn up, not because it was bad. It didn't look like that in the car last week, but I did notice that the rear main seal was leaking last weekend when I went to go actually install the flywheel. Actually, I wanted to clean up the reluctor wheel, and the reluctor wheel is behind the flywheel, and behind the reluctor wheel is the rear main seal. And when I took that reluctor wheel off, I realized that the rear main seal was actually leaking. And since all of that, the transmission, pressure plate, flywheel, clutch, all of that has to come off to do the rear main seal, I went ahead and ordered a rear main seal and waited for that to show up. Now, it did show up Thursday this week, and yesterday I got the rear main seal swapped out. The transmission is bolted up and installed. All of the transmission mounts are in place. I have driveline components left. Let's see. I don't. Oh, so there's there's the front CV shaft, the two-piece drive shaft, and the other CV shaft right over there. Those need to be installed today, and the exhaust, which is sitting just outside the garage door, since it's mostly one piece. Actually, my exhaust is two pieces, and that's it. That needs to be replaced too, but in the future. The fuel injectors have been ordered. They are on the way. I am excited about that. Not sure if I'm going to replace the fuel rails or not. I'll look again for some, but in the past I did not find any nice fuel injector rails for the EZ30 engine. Now, a lot of people seem to like the EZ30 and the EZ36 engine now, and so it might be possible for me to find parts. We shall see. I'll look for some. Maybe there will be some, maybe there won't. Who knows? But the transmission is installed. I'm going to try to take this car out tonight. I'm really, really excited about that. If I can, then the fuel injectors, which are top of the engine, shouldn't be too much of a problem to replace. Fuel injectors are, this is the fuel rail right here, and obviously matching on the other side, and it won't be too much of a problem for me to replace them. The fuel injectors and the transmission are obviously not interlocking or blocking each other at all, so even though I know the car won't run great, I will be able to start the car tonight and take the car out while I'm waiting for the fuel injectors, which should be here, I would hope, sometime this coming week. They were ordered on Friday, so they might not ship out until Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully they ship out on Monday. I paid for them on Friday, so, I mean, come on now. But who knows? We'll see. Once the fuel injectors actually get here, I'll be able to install them, and hopefully that will take care of my idling issues. Now, the car will idle just fine until the car warms up, and then, no, it won't idle at all. It will try to die, and I have to keep it alive. But that's fine. I also found out my battery's toast. Toast. It's probably multiple dead cells inside of the battery. I thought an Optima Red Top would be a decent battery. Turns out it's not. I'm very disappointed in that because they're not cheap batteries, but is what it is. I'm going to have to get a new battery here very soon. The cool thing is emissions are no longer a factor where I live, so that's going to mean that this car can now be legally registered in the state or in my area. If it had been another year, I probably would have moved in with a buddy of mine so that I could have the car registered in a county that doesn't have emissions, but that's pretty much a moot point at this time because emissions are officially over in this state. I think, well, it might be the end of January, but I was pretty sure it was like January 19th or something like that. So I'm pretty sure the emissions thing is officially over here. But it is what it is. I shouldn't have any problems getting this renewed, even if I have to wait until the end of the month. That's only like a week and a half, 2 weeks away. So cool. That shouldn't be a problem. Other than that, wow, only 5 minutes. Oh well, it's going to be a short video. There's not a whole lot for me to talk about here. And again, there's no point in me really filming the work. It's just me doing work, and nobody wants to see that. So I'm going to end it here. Hopefully I will have a follow-up video later on tonight of me cruising around town, but we'll see. I don't really have another camera. I've been filming on my phone. I do have another camera. It's at home. It's not charged, and it doesn't have an SD card. So I may or may not have another video tonight of me cruising around town, but we'll see. Hopefully so. Have a nice one, guys. Bye.